4, I'm Ready Jet, is Jack McKinnon. All 4 runners trained by Anton Galino. First few trials here today are all standing start trials. We've got 4 standing start trials to commence the trial program for today. The first of the stands have been run and won. Trial number 1 today was taken out by Moonlight Dream ahead of number 3 Birthday Suit. Bacardi Shardy was 3rd, 4th was Bacardi Carter, and 5th number 1 Dream Over. And then moving up here for trial 2, this is for the 2-year-old trot over the 1720. The 4 runners engaged here are trained by Anton Galino, Michael Stanley on 1, Sydney Vanderbrand 2, Craig Demler 3, and Jack McKinnon 4. Tapes release and away, and I'm a Maori Jet from the inside began slowly but safely, has led early, but there's no real early speed being shown by any of the 2-year-olds in the stand. They've all taken it very cautiously at the start to ensure they're all trotting. And at this point of time, they're all doing that after the first couple of 100 metres. And Sydney Vanderbrand was able to take Guron to the lead from I'm a Maori Jet, who is in 2nd spot. 3rd was I'm Ready Jet, and 4th was Electro Jet. So the 4 2-year-olds, all trained by Anton Galino, and they're all here to qualify, and they've all ticked off the first box, and that was to get away from the stand safely, and they've all done that, and they're all trotting, which is all a great sight as well. As they come into the straight, the 2-year-olds, they're all babies. 15.7 was the lead time. They're not breaking any records in the early part. First quarter in 35.1, and they'll head up to the winning post now with just over a circuit to go. Guron leading the way by about 12 metres to I'm a Maori Jet 2nd, 3rd I'm Ready Jet, and 4th was Electro Jet. So they swing out of the straight, and Guron is starting to trot pretty confidently out in the lead and opened up about 8 to 10 metres. 2 in 2nd placing I'm a Maori Jet, 3rd was I'm Ready Jet, and Electro Jet is 4th and last. They go down the back straight. Lead time 15.7, 35.1 the first quarter, 32.4 the second, so 67.5 the half, and the horse that's confidently trotting out in the lead is Guron, with Sydney Vanderbrand on board inside the 600. Leads by about 15 to 20 metres. In 2nd placing was I'm a Maori Jet for Michael Stanley on board for the Galino stable, and 3rd, and sneaking up on the inside was Electro Jet with Craig Demler, and 4th the outside was I'm Ready Jet for Jack McKinnon. The 3rd quarter was 30.8, so Guron has continued to go a little bit quicker each quarter, and he comes to the top of the home straight. He has trotted well after that very slow, safe beginning. He's continued to increase that tempo, and halfway up the straight, he's trotting strongly, and Guron's in no danger. He's about 20 metres in front. Comes down to the line, and a good display. Guron wins 20 metres. 2nd, I'm a Maori Jet. 3rd was Electro Jet, and 4th, I'm Ready Jet. And the last quarter in 30.7, 30.8 off the back. So that's a 61.5 half. For the last 800 metres, we just stand by for the mile rate being a stand. It will manually be calculated. The gross time was 2:24.9. 2:24.9 was the gross time. No mile rate as yet. I can tell you the last mile was in 29.1 and the last half in 61.6. So last mile in 291, 61.6 the last half. We'll just stand by for the numbers and the Melton mile rate, but number 2, Guron, is the winner for the trial. I think number 1, I'm a Maori Jet, was in 2nd spot. I think 3rd was Electro Jet, and 4th was I'm Ready Jet. So I think the numbers will be 2, 1, 3 and 4, but they're not in the frame as yet. Neither is the mile rate, so we just stand by for that. For trial number 2, which was the 2-year-old trotters over the 1720 metres. Trial number 3 is a combined trot over 2,240 metres. Will also be a standing start. At this stage, we haven't been notified of any changes, so there should be a field of 5.
We've lost the photo.
So 2, 1, 3 and 4 are the numbers. So just a few little issues there at the moment with the photo finish and timing board, but we'll have that mile rate. There it is, 2:15.5. 2:15.5 was the mile rate, 2:15.5. So 2, 1, 3 and 4. Guron first, I'm a Maori Jet second. Electro Jet third, I'm Ready Jet fourth, 2, 1, 3, 4. The gross time was 2:24.9, last mile in 2:09.1, last half 61.6. The mile rate was 2:15.5, 2:15.5 was the mile rate. And those sectional times, the lead time was very slow, 15.7 was the lead time. First quarter in 35.1, second quarter in 32.4, third quarter 30.8, and the final quarter in 30.7. So 15.7 lead time, 35.1, 32.4, 30.8 and 30.7. Gross 224.9, mile rate of 215.5, last mile 291, last half 61.6, 213 and 4. No margins. I don't think we'll have them available because of the problems with the photo finish, but it was approximately around 20 metres between first and second, and probably another metre or two away from third. So maybe we'll go 20 by 2, but that's just an approximate by recollection there for trial number 2 as far as the margins are concerned. Trial number 3, as I mentioned, is a